Hello.
Hi, madam.
Hello.
Hello,
Good morning, everyone.
good morning.
How are you all doing?
You are blessed
We are
by
there.
God.
Okay, I'm doing well. Um, I am at a funeral. I'm bereaved. So I am reaching out to you from some obscure corner. I'm sure you will hear some background noise.
Okay,
So pardon me. But because today is your first meeting, I don't want to miss it. I have sent the course outline to your course rep. I believe Abraham is your course rep, right? Hello?
Yes, madam. Yes, madam. He's our
Yes,
customer.
madam.
Okay. So, Abraham, if you have a common platform, kindly share the two documents that I gave to you. That is, if you have not done that already.
I did, please.
All right. All right. So, I want all of you to open the course outline and then we'll discuss it. Abraham, are you using a laptop?
Uh, no, please.
Are you using a laptop?
No, madam.
Okay. Is there anyone using a laptop?
I can show. I'm using two phones, so I have it on other.
So I need someone who can share his or her screen. But before that, we are not many, so I think it is good that we get to know ourselves. A self-introduction won't be bad. So my name is Dr. Gladys Nkrumah. I am a senior lecturer at the Department of Management Studies, and I'm also the coordinator for the Kufuridia Learning Center of our university. I am sure you know that apart from Tesano and Abekan, we also have campuses at Kufuridia, Kumasi, and Takrade. So I am the coordinator at the Kufuridia Learning Center. So that is me. That is me. So let me see. Let me see who is here. Abraham.
Hello.
Abraham, introduce yourself to us.
All right. I believe you can all hear me.
Yes, I can hear you. So I'm sure everybody can hear you.
My name is Abraham Ajibore. I'm a pastor, and then also I'm from Akati, and I reside in Accra, Achimota, and Sapo. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. So your full time is the pastoral job.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Which
And
church do you pastor?
I work with Accent Chapel, now planning
Action
my own.
Chapel. Okay. All right. All right. Pleased to meet you. The next person I see here is Queen Fabiana. Is that your full name?
Yes, madam. I'm Queen Fabiana Adeola Teju.
Okay. What do you do?
I'm an immigration officer and I run an interior decor business as well. I
Oh,
reside
okay.
in Efano, but I'm moving to Ashoman Estate. I'm not far from the school actually.
Oh,
Mm,
okay.
that's me.
All right. Pleased to meet you.
Yeah, madam.
Um, Amanda Ajete, right? Amanda Ajete. Hello. All right. We can move to the next person. Is it Beatrice Ifa? Beatrice Ifa.
Good
Is that
morning.
Beatrice Ifa, right? Okay. So Beatrice,
Yes, please.
introduce yourself formally to the class.
Okay. Please, my name is Beatrice Efa Osei,
Okay.
and I am a secretary by profession.
Okay.
I work with the
And
Church of Pentecost.
where do you work?
I work in the Church of Pentecost, Axim
Church
area.
of Pentecost.
Yes.
Which district?
I am in Axim district, Axim area. I
Oh,
am
okay.
at the area office and the
Oh,
executive
you are in the area
assistant to the
office.
yes. I
I
am the
see.
executive assistant to the area head.
Oh, I see. I see. I am a member of the Church of Pentecost. That's why I'm asking.
Okay, that's nice. That's
Yeah.
nice. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pleased to meet you.
It's a
Jennifer.
pleasure, madam.
Yeah. Jennifer Tre. Hello, Jennifer Tre. Okay. Menatu Ibrahim. Menatu Ibrahim.
Yes,
Are they in the class? Yes, Menatu Ibrahim. Can you introduce yourself to the class?
yes, madam. Please,
Okay,
my
go
name is
ahead.
Nkrumah Ibrahim. I stay at Tema, Committee 22 Annex. And
Okay.
currently, I don't have any job.
So you are a typical student, right?
Yes,
You are 100% student.
yes, madam.
Okay. Okay. Pleased to meet you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Who's next? OPK. OPK, what is your full name?
Opoku Yao Philemon. Please, I hope everybody can hear me.
Come again. Opoku what?
Opoku Yao Philemon, Yao Philemon, Yao
Okay.
Philemon.
Okay.
I'm a police officer stationed at the national headquarters,
Oh, okay.
and I reside at Abeka,
Okay.
around the
Oh, okay.
market area.
You are close to the Amaka campus.
Yes, around the market area.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Pleased to meet you.
Okay. Nice to meet you too.
Okay. Who is the next person? Yakubu Musa Abdul. Yakubu Musa, are you there? Yakubu Musa. Okay. Yakubu Musa. All right, who is next? I have Zoom user, Zoom user. Can you change into your real names? Anthony Appel. Anthony Appel. Oh, he's gone. So the rest, can you introduce yourselves?
So, madam,
Uh,
I'm Felix. I'm a jewelry Otoyo. I'm a police officer. I work at the police headquarters and I reside at Tabora Junction. Thank you.
All right. So it's an honor to meet all of you. Introduction to Business Administration is the basic course you need that introduces you to every other course that you will be studying in the course of your 4-year program, and irrespective of your specialization. That is whether you are a management student, an IT student, whichever, not IT, sorry, management, HR, writing, what else? All the other um, all the other specialties that you were admitted into. and it is my job to introduce you to this course. You will be stuck with me for the rest of the semester. Your timetable is out there, and so you would know. I'm sure you know your schedules when we have to meet and when we will be meeting face to face or online. So, as part of the introduction, kindly open to your course outline and let's discuss the details of what you are supposed to do. Someone can share his or her screen for purposes of recording.
Since you say already 11 now, now 13, the guy took 2. Maybe 11.
Okay, so you will realize that my office is in Koforidua, so my consultation hours is strictly by appointment. So if you have any need to see me in person or talk to me, you can call. My number is on the course outline and my email as well. So you can call me and schedule a meeting for any consultation. I believe that is clear. So per the course description, as I said, you are going to be introduced to the basic concepts in business administration and business practices, the functional areas and business and management activities that you are supposed to be versatile with in your course of study. So that is exactly what you will be doing here. Then again, you should understand that attending lectures is compulsory. You don't have any choice. You use your own money to come and apply for this program, and so it is your responsibility to attend lectures. And I'll be taking attendance very serious. So whether it's online, in person, or whatever, I will be taking attendance. And I'll be awarding marks for attendance as well. So note that very well. Class participation, I expect you to participate fully in our lectures. Feel free. Share ideas, share what you have read and what you have heard, something you came across that you think can be discussed. Feel free and share ideas. Class participation also attracts maths, so feel free. There is nothing like you are wrong or you are right. At the university, you have a right to express your opinion about things. So do that. If you check the topics we are treating nature and scope of business. So every topic under it is on the course outline, as you can see. And we will do all that to the glory of God. So be in class. Examination is 60%. Internal assessment is 40%. This is a course that you have to necessarily score and get a very good grade for yourself. If you are not able to get an A at this time, then I don't know when you want to get an A. It is very easy to get an A. So please do your best. There are reading materials there. Whatever I will tell you, whatever we will discuss in this course is just 40% of the information available as far as this course is concerned. The 60% is up to you to read and read and read to augment the knowledge I give to you here. So read. I know students of today, you hate reading, but you don't have a choice. Once you applied for this course, it's your duty to read. So read and keep reading. So basically, that's the course outline. If you have any question, you can ask before we go through the slides I sent to you briefly. Any question?
Madam, please, I think I'm sharing my screen, so anybody who is not able to, they can easily have access.
You are okay. You don't have any problem, right? Hello?
Yeah, we are okay.
You are okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. Then close the course outline and share the slides.
All right. Yes, ready.
Okay. So let's go. We are talking about at my end I've opened a different we are talking about the nature and role of business. The nature and role of business. Okay. Please mute yourself. Everything is being recorded, so don't let your voices disturb the information. Everything will be posted on a LMS for you to go back and read again over and over to get everything that was taught here. So slide number 2 is the objectives for this particular topic. You are expected to understand and differentiate between business organization, public organizations, and then describe what we mean when we talk about administration, and then describe what management means, and then also describe the nature and role of a business. So basically, that is what we are supposed to assimilate at the end of this lecture. So we go to slide number 3, the meaning of a business. We have people we call customers, and then we have people we call clients. Sometimes we interchange them. So write this down. I want you to find out the difference between a client and a customer. Write it down. That is assignment for this lecture. Number 1, the difference between a client and a customer. So that is your first assignment for today, number 1. I think you have about 4 or 5 questions. So number 1, that is that. Now let's go on. You see, there is a reason, a purpose for people opening businesses. You don't just get up and say, I have money. I have put up a building, or I have gone to rent a shop, or I have erected a container. But what I will sell inside, I have no idea. But let the Holy Spirit decide for me. When we get there, we will cross that bridge. No, that is not that is not something we do if we are opening businesses. So there is a reason for opening businesses. And essentially, the purpose is, first of all, to identify a problem, a societal problem, and then create a solution to the problem. And then in the process, you make money. So the problem's solution can either be a product or a service. The solution to the problem you have identified can either be a product or a service. So once you have created a solution to solve a problem, that is a business. So essentially, that is it. Hold on. Okay, so check. All right. So in order to create the solution that I just mentioned, you need resources. And the resources, we are talking about both financial, human, and other resources. And the resources are supposed to be used effectively and efficiently in solving these societal problems. So, number 2 of today's assignment, differentiate between efficiency and effectiveness. Differentiate between effectiveness and efficiency. That is your assignment number 2. Now let's go on. So your basic economics at the SHS tells you that resources are scarce, and it is true. Resources are very scarce. Even human resources are very, very scarce, because it is not every human being who is a human resource. If I will be resourceful, it means I have to be in an area where my skills, my knowledge, my abilities solve problem. So even though I'm a doctor, if you take me to a hospital to perform a surgery, I will be useless. So I will not be resourceful there. So human beings are resourceful when they operate in areas where their skills and their abilities are used to solve problems or to provide solutions to societal challenges. So because resources are scarce, it is required that they are used efficiently. Then again, you should understand that for a business to be able to operate, it needs what we call shareholders and stakeholders. I'm going to explain who shareholders are and who stakeholders are to you. Your number 3 question is to differentiate between the two. So, right, number 3, differentiate between shareholders and stakeholders. Number 3, differentiate between shareholders and stakeholders. So I'm explaining. A shareholder is someone who invests resources into a business. So it can be your time, it can be your skills, it can be your abilities, it can be your money, it can be anything. But once you have invested a resource into a business, which makes you an owner, a part owner, you are a shareholder. A stakeholder, on the other hand, is any person, group of persons, an organization, or groups of organizations who are affected directly and indirectly by the actions and the activities of a business. Mute yourselves, please mute yourselves. So I repeat, a stakeholder is a person or groups of people or an organization or groups of organizations who are affected directly or indirectly by the operations of a business. So they are stakeholders. So shareholders, I have explained. Stakeholders, I have explained. The difference I want you to find out for yourself. So I want to give you an example of who a stakeholder is. So some time ago, a certain business entity, a company, was producing tea rolls, and they were situated in Nkrumah. And the people in the community reported the company and even sued them. They took them to court. Why? Because their activities were affecting the health of the people in the community. So the report was that little children were getting bronchitis and all those lung-related sicknesses. So you take the person to the hospital, and the question the doctor will ask is, why? Does somebody smoke in your house? And they will say no. Eventually, it was found out that it was the activities of this tea road company that was producing smoke into the environment, and people were inhaling this smoke, and because of that, they were falling sick. And so I think the court instructed that the company suspends its activities. So the question you ask is, I am a company, I am producing something, I haven't come to your house. Why is it that you have taken me to court? It is because the activities of this company is affecting the people in the community, and that makes them stakeholders. So that is an example for you to understand who a stakeholder is. So if we want to define what a business is. Okay, so if we want to define what a business is, a business refers to an organized effort and activities by individuals to produce and sell either a product or a service to make profit. It can also be defined as the production and distribution of goods and services to satisfy the needs and wants of a consumer, hopefully for profit. Hopefully for profit, because very soon we will realize that not all businesses or organizations operate for profit. So that is the definition for a business. When you go to slide number 5, we are looking at the role of business in society. So every business plays a role in society, and these roles are demonstrated in the elements that a business has. Elements can be characteristics or attributes of a business. So what makes a business is equal to its role in society, what the business does. So first of all, business involves human activities. Yes, a restaurant is a business, but it is the chef, those who serve, and so on and so forth. Those people are the people that make the restaurant a restaurant. So every business involves people or human activities. It also involves production. And I told you, it's either you are producing goods or you are providing services. It involves exchange. If I'm a restaurant, you need to necessarily pay for my services. So you give me money, I grant you the service, or I give you the product. So it's exchange, and business involves profit. Even for non-profit making businesses, they still need to break even. So it involves profit. So we go to slide number 6. The nature of a business. Like I said, businesses are set up or established to achieve specific objectives, which includes the making of profit and the means to measure if the business is really working or it is not working. So basically, that is it. Businesses are established for a particular purpose. That is why we go to specific businesses or organizations for specific activities. All right. So your next question, I don't know, where are we? Question number what?
4.
Question number what? Is it 4? Is it 3 or 4?
Question number 4.
4,
Okay.
madam.
Okay. So we say the objective of every business is supposed to be smart. So your next question number 4 is, what do we mean when we say an objective is smart? Or what is a smart objective? SMART is an acronym. So each word stands for something. So your business is to find out what S means, M means, A means, R means, and T means. So that is your number 4. Hopefully we'll have a last one, and all your the questions will be done. If I
Please, can
get more to.
you again?
So a SMART objective, what does it mean? SMART. A SMART objective, what does it mean? What is a SMART objective? All right. So the importance of an objective is the role it plays. Is the role it plays. The objective is very important because of its role it plays. And if you do not have an objective, you are dead on arrival as a business. So a SMART objective will help you to clarify or help you to explain your achievement. So the reason why you set up and what you want to measure will help you to see if the objective is being achieved or not. It will also help you to decide, make decisions that will help the business to grow. The same objective will enable you to monitor to see if you are on track as a business. And then the same objective will help you to be able to measure whether you are succeeding or you are not succeeding. That is your performance. And then the same objective will help you to focus on why you set up in the first place. If not, any wind that blows, you will follow. And at the end of the day, your business will collapse. And then the objective will help you to break your programs or your activities into smaller targets that will eventually help you to achieve your bigger talent, target at the end of the day. So examples of business objectives, it can be about profitability, it can be about productivity, it can be about research and innovation, it can be about growth, and there can be more. All right. But whatever it is, your objectives should ensure that one, you survive in the business environment. A lot of businesses fold up within the first 2 years of establishment, but you have to set objectives that will ensure that you survive in the industry you find yourself in. And then you don't just have to survive, you have to grow as well. You have to grow. And then you have to serve society. So socially, you have to be responsible. You have to serve society. At the center of all this is profit. You are not a Father Christmas. You are here to make profit. Man must eat. And so you have to understand that at the center of it all is profitability. All right. So every business has to ask itself this important questions. What am I trying to achieve? Or what is this business trying to? I'm not going, please. What is this business trying to achieve? That is number 1. Number 2, how can this be achieved? Number 3, what are the timelines for the activities? And number 4, how will I measure performance? How can I determine if I'm growing or I'm not growing? If I'm on track or I am not on track? So these are important questions for every business to ask and find answers to. Correct answers to these questions will ensure that you stay, survive, grow, meet societal needs, and at the end of the day, make profit. So we go to slide number, what the businesses are supposed to do in society. One term that resonates in the business environment a lot is the
Hello.
Yeah, I
You
think
can.
not network.
Oh,
sorry, I had a bit of a challenge.
all right.
So the term organization, whenever you hear the term organization, remember that organization is not about buildings, neither is it about machines, neither is it about technology. Organization is about people. Organization is about people. When you have people working together, coordinating activities to achieve a specific goal, you call that organization. So the beautiful edifices you see, hey, as for this organization is nice. No, the organization is the people, because without the people, that building cannot work. Those machines cannot work themselves. That IT software cannot work by itself. It needs people. It needs people. So organization is about people. I repeat, organization is about people working together in a coordinated way to achieve specific objectives. So characteristically, organization is made up of individuals and groups of people. Organization has a distinct identity. And anytime we talk about identity, the first thing that comes to your mind is a name. That is why every organization has a name. It has a name and it has what it does. And that's what distinguishes organizations from one another. So organization is about people, it's about a distinct identity. Organizations also exist to achieve common goals or objectives. So, as we started by saying, every business has specific objectives, and organization is about people. Then you should understand that we are talking about people who work in a specific place in a business setting. They do this to achieve a common goal. Organizations have a structured or clearly defined structure. So we know who is the boss. We know who comes next. We know, so there's that structure. The order of authority is seen in organizations. Organizations are not a confused entity. They exist on a structure. So roles are clearly defined. Positions are well known. It is a structure that is clearly defined. There is no confusion in that. When someone was introducing herself, she said that I am the secretary to somebody. So somebody is up there, and the person has a secretary, and so on and so forth. So it is a structure. Every organization you go through, you see that there's a structure. When you come to the university, there is the VC, there is the registrar, there is a pro VC, there's a registrar, there are deans, there are HODs, there are coordinators, and so on and so forth. Even with students, there are course reps, there is an SRC, so there is a structure. You know where to go for what. And then organizations also work together efficiently. And then they have rules and regulations. Every organization has rules. There are rules of the game. And then organizations are supposed to exist indefinitely. Organizations go beyond individuals. So people come and go, but organizations exist. So these are the characteristics of organizations. So when you bring business and organization together, then you have this structure of well-defined objectives that we are producing A or we provide the service B. This is our boss. This is our structure. This is our service. These are our rules and these are regulations. And at the end of the day, we are here to make profit and earn a living. Other names for businesses are commercial organization, financial organization, industrial, business enterprise, and so on and so forth. So that is we put in organization and businesses together. Then there is the other aspect. There are some organizations that belong to the state. So we call them public organization or state organization or public institutions or state institutions. So with them, they don't belong to individuals. They are for the state. And once they are for the state, it means they are for you and I. So for those organizations, they don't exist for profit. They exist to serve the people of the country. So the government has a responsibility to provide some services to citizens: education, healthcare, infrastructure, security, so on and so forth. So you realize that there are specific organizations that do this. So if it's education, there are public schools, right from basic to university. If it's health, we have from CHIP compounds to clinics to hospitals and so on and so forth. If it is security, we have the police, we have the military, we have SERBs, we have this, we have that. They are all public organizations that serve the citizens in one capacity or the other. They are not for profit. They are there to serve the citizens. So that is state organizations or governmental organizations. Remember, they are not for profit. They are there to serve the citizens of the country. So there are some private organizations who are not for profit. Initially, we said businesses exist to make profit, but there are other private organizations who also exist, but their interest is not to make profit. Their interest is to serve society. So we call them NGOs, non-governmental organizations, and other organizations as well. But most private businesses are for profit. And then there are organizations that are run as if they are for profit, but they are a collaboration between government organization and private organization. So those ones, they happen because of diversification. So maybe there's a government organization that is operating, but it's making losses. And so they are diversified, and some private businesses come on board to ensure that they operate efficiently and break even. So maybe the question that is running through your mind is that if state-owned organizations are not for profit, why do we pay for their services? We pay because those businesses need to operate. They need monies to operate. And so we pay for the services, not for them to make profit, but for them to run efficiently. All right. So every business, so we are on slide number 16. Every organization can be big or small. Remember, we have said that organization is about the people. I mean, it's the people that make organization. So if an organization is big, it means it has several people working in there. If it is small, it means a few people work in there. So the size of every organization or business depends on the number of people who work in there. So depending on the size, you can have all these functions there: administration, corporate strategy, human resource, production or operations, marketing, accounting and finance, and there can be more depending on the size of the organization. So we are interested in the first one, administration. So take this scenario. All of us are traveling. I mean, separately. Let's say we don't know each other. We are all from different places, but we are using the same route and we are headed towards the same destination. We got to the middle of the road and we realized that there is a bold rock that has been rolled into the middle of the road. And if we don't move it, we cannot go to wherever we want to go. So all of us get down and we are standing there and we start talking. How do we move this? Then some people will begin to suggest, let's do it this way. Let's do it that way. Let's go for this. Let's go and do that. Somebody will say, okay, so let's find boards, put it under the rock and try to roll it over. And then somehow we all agree that this suggestion will work. And so we agree that let's do it this way. As soon as we have that agreement to do it, and we are able to do it, the rudiments of administration is in place. Why? We have agreed to deliver on a goal. We have agreed to deliver on a goal. And then again, we have agreed on a certain procedure or process through which we can achieve that goal. Whenever you have two or more people coming together to achieve a common goal or objective, who agree on how to do it, that is administration. That is administration. It's as simple as that. So there is a function, there is a process, there is an objective. The people involved have all agreed to do it, and they have accepted to do it in a particular way. That is administration. In there is management. In this process that I have just narrated is management. So in the same process, you realize that one person will stand somewhere and then the person will say, no, move it forward. No, push it this way. No, let it go to the left. Let it go to the right. Yes. Let's do it this way. Yeah. And then somehow, the person is able to direct all of us. And then we get the stone moved. We are all happy. We hug each other. We thank each other and we get into our cars and move away. Guess what happened? One person directed the affairs of we moving the stone. And through the person's leadership and guidance, we were able to successfully move the stone. That person is the manager. What he did is management. He did the work through our efforts by directing us, by controlling the situation, by giving instructions. And at the end of the day, the work was done. And guess what? We all accepted somehow that he should lead us. He should manage us. We took his instructions and we all contributed in making the work possible. So there was administration and there was management. The manager is the person who made sure we all collaborated to get the work done. And administration is we all agreeing that this has to be done and it has to be done in a particular way. So basically, that is administration and management. So there are levels of management. We have people who are at lower management level, middle management level, and then we have those who are at the higher top management level. So the top, we are talking about the CEOs, the CEOs, and so on and so forth. And then the middle managers, we are talking about heads of departments, team leaders. And then the lower one, we have supervisors and co. So every level of management is very important. For all these levels of management, three roles are paramount: informational role, interpersonal role, decisional roles. Every manager receives information and shares information. Every manager receives, analyzes, and shares information that are very, very good towards the achievement of the organization's goals. So a manager who does not communicate is likely to fail, because it's your job to receive and analyze information and also share information. And then there is the interpersonal role as well. Every manager is involved in interacting with people. Remember, I said a manager does his work through the effort of other people. So getting people do the job is management. And so if you cannot relate very well with people, it means that your job will not be done and the manager will fail. So interpersonal role is crucial for every manager. And the last one is decisional role. Taking decisions that affect the work of the organization is crucial. One decision can collapse a business. And so every manager's role is to make wise decisions that will help the business to thrive. So what skills do you need to be able to do this? You need three skills: technical skills, human skills, and conceptual skills. Technical skills are the very skills that are needed to do the work. So at the management level, especially the top management level, technical skills are needed, but not so much, probably 10%. Why? Because you are not the one who does the work. But at least you must have the technical know-how to be able to give the right directions for people to do the work. And then we have the human skills. One of your role is interpersonal role, and that is interacting with people. And so you should have what it takes to relate with people. There are some managers, they cannot relate with people. And so people come to the organization and 2 months they are gone. Why? Manager, we there, he doesn't know how to relate to people. So me, I'm gone. I can't stay here. You need that skill. You need to understand people. You need to know people, the way people think, the reasons behind people's thinking and actions. You need that. And the most important one is the conceptual skills. Anytime you hear the word conceptual, we are talking about thinking, your ability to think and make wise decisions. Analytically is very, very crucial. Very, very, very crucial. So we cannot have a manager whose thinking abilities are impaired. The organization will fail. So, ladies and gentlemen, these are the concepts that we have treated today: business organizations, business organization, business organizations' role in society, business functions, public and private organizations, profit and non-for-profit organization, administration, and management. And that is the end of our introductory lecture. So if you have any question, I believe this is the time you can ask that question.
Hello,
Yes.
please. Would like to say very big thank you for your time in the lecture. We really appreciate it. It's just so amazing that you break down everything so simple for all of us to understand. And I believe maybe uh, some persons may come up with some questions. Yes, you are just expanding my knowledge, my scope of understanding to certain things that maybe some we are practicing it, but we don't know exactly what it is. But after uh, your lecture, uh, I'll say that okay, I'm getting to know certain things. Yes. Thank you very much. So the question is there a scenario where, let's say, you put all these things in place and then trying to achieve a goal, and at the end of the day, you are not able to achieve it?
Oh, yes. That is why you have to measure your performance to see if you are on track or you are failing. Uh, Pardon my language, but I can force a sabi or nonsense. You have a business idea. You have put everything in place and you are pursuing it. And then along the way, you realize that your objective is not being achieved. Do you still go on and throw money down the drain? No, you need to revise and then come again.
So,
You need to revise and come again. So, yes, that is why there is measurement of performance.
so thank you.
And I'm happy you understand you understand the concepts now. Like you said, they are everyday things that we know. We are just putting them in perspective. And I have told you that my job is to give you the foundation for you to appreciate business administration. So now that you have the basics, anytime you hear the concept organization being mentioned in your subsequent courses, they don't need to explain them to you. You understand them already. Any
Thank you
other
very
question? You're welcome. Any other question? So I take it that everything is very clear. If so, then give me the permission to attend my funeral. We will meet again according to the timetable.
much. Okay.
So thank you all for coming.
Do have a
Yeah, let me take the attendance. Let me take the attendance.
Hello, madam.
Yes.
Madam.
So please, hold on. When you are attending the class, use your real name. Use your real name. Mm-hmm. And when you talking, I can't hear
Hello,
you.
madam.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, madam.
Mm-hmm.
Madam, it's Anthony Bedu.
Okay.
Please, I want to know if the slides will be made available so that we can go through
The
after
slides
the
have been given
lecture.
to you already.
Very, very well. I joined later, so I wasn't able to.
yes. So the slide has
Thank you.
posted
Thank you,
our
madam.
yes.
Any other question? All right. So then have a beautiful day. We will meet again. Bye bye. No, okay, so thank you to whoever wrote thank you. Thank you too. Bye bye.
Hello, good afternoon. Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yes, please.
All right. So, how many are you? How many are you?
No, we are 7, but I don't know the total.
Okay. So let's give them some 3 minutes, then we can start.
Okay, sir.
All right. Good afternoon. I think we can continue. So my name is Dr. Agbenyega. I'm going to take you in the introduction to microcomputer applications. So the course code is GTIT 173, and the course name is Introduction to Microcomputer Applications, and it's for those offering BSc Human Resource Management with Informatics. So let's look at the course outline. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So we'll look at the course outline. So the description. So this course introduces HRM students to essential computer skills and concepts, focusing on the practical application in HRM. So students will learn computer fundamentals. So we'll look at the basics of computers that will make you to be computer literate to be able to do your HR work. And then we introduce the practical aspect, which will look at the Microsoft Office tools. And then we look at the basic data analysis that will prepare you to be able to effectively use technology in your HR roles. So the objective of the course is, one, to understand computer systems and literacy basics. Then we apply Microsoft Office tools. So if we have time, we'll look at Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and then in HRM context. So as an HR person, you're supposed to know some basic software, Microsoft software tools. So we'll look at the Word and then how you can use Excel to be able to manage employees in an organization. And then sometimes too, you need to make PowerPoint presentation. So we'll look at the Microsoft PowerPoint, how to prepare PowerPoint. I know some of you know how to do it. So we'll just look at it so that those who don't know will also learn. Then we'll analyze HR data using basic Excel skills, and then utilize technology for HR tasks and decision making. So those are the I've divided them into models. So each of them, I will tackle some few essential IT skills or concepts that I think should be fundamental for you. So the first one will be, we'll look at the computer fundamentals, where we look at the hardware, software, and then systems, and then basic computer operations. Then for HRM, so in this case, we look at Word, how to prepare Word documents. And then in Excel, we look at data analysis and then how to use Excel to present report. Then the last one is PowerPoint, how to do HR PowerPoint presentation. So sometimes you're supposed to give presentation. So we'll see how we can use Microsoft Office to prepare a nice PowerPoint presentation. Then we'll look at the third model is to look at HR applications. So in this case, I'll introduce you to human resource information system basics, because now everything is IT based. So you realize that your manual way of managing employees now will no more be effective. So we're moving to the human resource information system. So we'll introduce you to the basis of it. And then we'll look at data management in HR, how you can use computers. So in this case, we'll introduce you shortly to database, and then how you can use those database skills to be able to manage HR practices within your organization. So we look at assessment. So the course will be assessed in 3 ways. So the first one will be mid-semester, and that one will take 30% of your total marks. Then I'll be giving assignments, and then the final exam. So the breakdown are 50%. So at the end of the day, I'll get 50% for your exams. Then assignment will take 20%, and then midsem will also take 30%. But I want to encourage class participation and then attendance. So I'm going to divide the midsem into two. So the midsem will take 20%, and then there'll be attendance. Attendance will be 10%, all making up 100% for your assessment. So you are supposed to come to lectures every time that we have class online and then face-to-face. So if you miss a class, I'm sure the recording will be made available on the LMS, and then the materials that we are also going to use will be made available on the LMS. Also, the assignments, discussions that will be taking place during the course of the program or the course will also be uploaded on the learning management system. So I'm sure you've been educated on how to go and log into the learning management system. And then if assignment is given, how you do the assignment and then upload it for marking. Recommended text that we are going to use for this course will be Computer Literacy Basics, a comprehensive guide to IC3 by Connie Morrison, Dolores Wells, and then Lisa, the 5th edition. So I'll make available the PPT for this on the LMS. The course outline is also available on the LMS, so you can just go get it. And then those of you who will get access to the book, not the PowerPoint, you can just go and get it, or you can go to Pearson, or even go to Amazon, you get the books there. I'm sure when you get to the school library, the main library, you might get access to some of the soft copy or some of the soft materials. So this is the course outline. If you have any questions, let's ask. If not, then we move on to what I want us to do. So the floor is open for questions.